Fighting a magic user is already very tricky. Like, you might legit be stronger than that magic user, but you still might lose because of the trickery magic people can pull off, or even hacks. When it comes to the Harry Potter crew, all of the wizards are a threat, but one in particular that happens to be a female part of the group can hold her own and has crazy high potential. Just like other Harry Potter type characters, all the sorcerers here got taught broom flight. Hermione is no exception to this, and it just makes sense. Like potions, you don't really see the guys do all these type of potion type stuff. She seems to have a lot of the brains. She even made a mistake one time with this potion that made herself look cat-like. Oopsie. Wizards are really tricky, even sleeping potion, to put in these muffins. Wizard-type characters are the type of characters that make physical strength irrelevant because of their blast power. They have magic already, but their wand is what helps focus their magic because they're magical type beings. The wand itself is not the source of magic. So it's not really no point in bringing up physicals. Just throwing that out there. She's actually a quick learner. When everybody else was struggling to do their spells at a young age, she was able to catch on a lot faster, so her potential is very high. In the Prisoner of Azkaban book, we know she can lift Christmas trees up. If young wizards like Ron, when he was very young, could do this to a troll's big club, consider how big this troll is, I don't see why Hermione couldn't do this as well, especially grown up. She can create fire. Yeah, she can do fire like that, like fire. Can freeze stuff in place. Explosions to blast beings. Blast can blast apart brick walls. Blast can send folks flying when she feel like dueling and stunning. It's mostly used for knocking wands out of hands though. Causes this magical object to explode. Has a spell or blast that can break the chains holding this dragon captive. It's a little tough to pinpoint the weight of an actual dragon because their sizes vary. In the Harry Potter lore, this dragon looked pretty decently big. It's fair to say that the dragon that they rode on for a little second that was chained up was bigger than all three of the main crew put together when it comes to weight and mass wise, right? Maybe this dragon weighed 5 to 10 tons or something, right? Someone could say she has enough blast power to break apart chains that can restrain a dragon that might weigh up, 5 tons or something? You see how they look on top of it? This technically isn't a little dragon, by the way. She's kind of like the other wizards, nothing ridiculously flashy, but at the same time, she's a top tier when it comes to comparing her to Harry Potter and the other people within that range. When it comes to raw blast power, we've seen her break stuff that dragons struggle to get through. She can blast apart houses or small buildings and stuff, just the standard Harry Potter stuff. When it comes to raw power, she may not be as overpowered as some top tier wizards like Dumbledore or Grindelwald, but she doesn't need to be this strong to be a threat. Yeah, I know it's hard to imagine somebody like this pulling out a simple wand and visually show the blast power to collapse a house or a building, or somebody like this producing enough power to level a city block, aka multiple buildings at once. I want to hear what you think her blast power is though. You think she can level multiple buildings, a small house, a little small mountain, a skyscraper? She froze this guy's body just like that. Stun attacks to blast you that hard. Standard spells that everybody knows in this wizarding school, like unlocking stuff. She was gifted while young though. Can create bright light so she can see better, or to scare away beings that hate light. Flashlight status. Most magicians can make stuff float. Yeah. That's like wizarding starter packs, like telekinesis stuff. She's one of those characters that have defensive spells too. One can say they're really good with prep time with it, if they need time to relax. Made a barrier to where people don't even see her, even if they're right next to him. Even while young, she knew a spell to fix Harry's glasses, just like that. Forever fixing his glasses, right? These canaries can just like float around her. She can have them fight you, them canaries that's floating above her head. Like, bruh, they should totally do this more, but she can technically teleport as well. There's some spells she doesn't even have to say nothing and she still can do stuff. Like simple stuff like this, to have stuff coming at you, she can just do on the spot. Or somehow here create flowers, okay. In this part of the saga, she had a piece of gear that allows her to take other beings back in time with her. Ain't this a busted piece of equipment? And here's a better visual for you that want to see all the different spells and stuff. She's very versatile. You probably knew she was this strong, but yeah, not the most flashiest feats, but she's very competent. You should definitely respect her might though. If the spell exists, do not let her know that it exists because she would just learn it, and that's another problem for you if you are her enemy. I mean, she catches on ridiculously fast. But I will see you guys later. Before I get going, I gotta say thanks for the donations, guys. It helps out a lot. Respect Hermione. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.